On this episode of Flippin' Dirty Bird, we find a 1979 Trans Am Survivor. Then we strike gold in the back seat. We're gonna buy it, fix it up, and put it up for sale on Facebook Marketplace. It's all coming up right now on Flippin' Dirty Bird. Jeff and I are heading to my buddy Chris's house. I've been chasing this 1979 Trans Am for a couple years now, and he's finally ready to let it go.
Who was the famous guy that was driving the Trans Am?
Oh, Burt Reynolds, you know that.
Oh, yeah.
Is this a trivia deal here, buddy?
Just seeing how old you are, that's all.
The Bandit, baby.
Oh,
You know, those cars are hot right now, too. He's gonna list it on Craigslist, and I'd like to have first shot in case it's a deal. So what was your favorite show back then? Magnum PI?
Nah, you're probably gonna laugh. I like the Munsters with their hot rod that they used to cruise around in.
Yeah, you know, you look like you could be one of their kids.
Oh, jeez. I'll tell you, I used to have a crush on Lily Munster.
Oh, really?
Yeah, how about you?
Nah.
Come on, tell the truth.
Absolutely not.
Those were good.
All right, let's have some quiet time now. I think we turn left right up here. I think this is it. That's his truck. Oh. The door came open. I hope this is... The door came open, bro. I'm like, ah!
I thought it was the cops.
Long time no see.
Go around, I'll open the garage.
All right. There it is, buddy. Ha ha! Burt Reynolds, buddy. This is an unrestored Survivor 1979 Trans Am. Now that's pretty cool. The 79 Trans Am's an iconic year. Everybody remembers them from the Smokey and the Bandit. Even though the car's not black and gold, it still shares the same body lines. And it's got that awesome Screaming Eagle on the hood. But this one looks more like a screaming chicken or an old hen. So how long have you had this thing?
About 8 years.
It looks like 20.
It does. It does.
Storage.
That's how it goes, though. You have a small garage, you just keep putting stuff on top, right?
So the interior is real clean. It's all original. Everything's original.
Oh, I've heard that before. Let's see if we can get some of this stuff off. Take a better look at it. Some Survivor cars are like finding a rare gem, but I don't think this one started up in years. Yeah, they turned it into the family storage unit.
John, the Endura bumper is still in good shape and it's still pliable. It's not hard. This car must have been stored inside.
Yeah, it's not warped, and usually they spider out.
This is suspect. It looks so good. I believe those are original. I could tell those, and this is original. The hood decals are wrong year and not original to the car. The interior shows some sun fading and the carpet's shot. You think it might start, Chris?
It should.
How do I look?
Look like you need a mullet.
No, it's dead as a doornail. Nope, it won't even turn over. Something like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with you on it, John. I mean, it's original.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have you come over here for
Yeah. No, I mean, it
something
looks
bogus.
original. And although Chris has been known to tell a tale or two, my guts tell me to believe him. So if we can make a deal, this car, totally cleaned up, could be worth $19,000 or more. Where are we at on price on this? I mean, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking 15.
Yeah, I'm thinking 10.
I'm thinking 15.
But I'm thinking, since you're a friend, 10,200.
Come on.
I'm thinking this is going to be a short-lived friendship the way this negotiating is going.
Seriously.
Hello? Yeah, the Trans Am? Yeah, it's still for sale.
Chris is a good friend of mine, but this car ain't worth $15,000. But this old bird needs $4,500, maybe $5,000 worth of work done on it. That's assuming there's no surprises. We need to buy the car for around $11,000 to make any profit. So obviously, you're my buddy. I want to come up with something where we're both happy. I mean, what do you think, Jeff?
Well, at 15,
we're not.
It doesn't have the original motor. We're done, which we're kind of just speculating here.
We don't want any surprises. So what do you think? Would you do 11?
No, I don't think so.
No.
A little bit more than that. Well, let's do this. You know, I was asking 15. Let's try and get somewhere in the middle. How about 12.5?
It's a nice car. I think we should.
Yeah, I think 12.5 is good.
Right on.
You'll be happy with that?
I will be happy.
All right, all right. We got a decent deal on this Trans Am, not a great deal. We're in it for 12.5. We called our guys over at Desert Valley. They're sending a tow truck out to move this old bird out of here. Let's get it over to the shop and dig in. What do you think?
Look good, look clean.
My opinion is if this is matching numbers with and the miles are correct on the dash, I think we just fix some of the chips in it and stuff and just keep it. It's like Jeff said, it's only original ones. These old dried out strips, we're gonna have to replace those. I'm gonna get the upholstery guy over here, driver quality,
I think it's gonna take a long time to shape this car up because it's so straight and so nice to start with, you know?
Yeah. I think this thing used to have mud flaps too. We're gonna have to find the original factory mud flaps. We could probably have Jim print the stickers, reprint the stickers. You know, I think, it doesn't have many dents. What do you think? I think quick one?
Yes, that's a good idea. It's quick because I saw a little dent, but I'll fix it.
Well, let's get to work. So my wife Sarah's got this all original Bronco that she learned to drive on. Her grandfather bought it brand new, and now it's hers.
So yeah, this is 1973, all original Bronco. The only thing we've done to it was had it resprayed one time. It's got the original 302 motor in it, automatic 3 on the tree. It's just a Survivor, and that's what I got on the plate, is a 1973 Survivor.
So she keeps coming up with these ideas to lift it and do all this stuff, and I keep telling her this thing's worth too much and you don't want to touch this thing. It's absolutely original. You cannot mess with this thing. So to keep her from messing with this Bronco and keeping her dad happy with me, she doesn't know it, but I've got a little plan in place. Stay tuned for more Flippin' Dirty Bird as we discover something special in the backseat of this Trans Am. At the end of this episode, it'll be up for sale on Facebook Marketplace.
Be careful with the paint, man.
So we're pulling the seats out of the 1979 Trans Am to replace the carpet. You sure you got all the bolts out?
I bolt out, loco.
All right.
Don't worry.
Just push in and pull and they'll pop right out. There you go. Easy, easy.
Oh, bingo, loco. What is
Is
that?
that the build sheet?
I think so.
Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Chris wasn't lying. Yeah, that is the build sheet. Oh, this is good. Look at all the rust right on the, it's been here for.
Go ahead.
All right. Oh yeah, dude, look at that.
Man, loco.
Yeah. I can't decode this. We're gonna need Jeff or whatever, but see it has trim. Because if it's matching numbers motor in it, then everything's correct.
That's cool.
This proves, you know what I mean? Everything is correct and everything on the car. Look at the rust from the spring from it sitting there for years. Ah, good job, man.
I know, man.
Hey, I got some awesome news. Me and Manny were taking out the seats in the car and we found the build sheet, dude, behind the back seat.
I think you're messing with me.
No, I promise. Listen, we need to check the motor numbers, dude. I think everything Chris told us was on the money, man. This is a cool piece for whoever buys this car, man.
I can count on one hand in 30 years of me doing this, how many cars I've gotten with the build sheet. I'm not kidding.
Really? That's great.
That's a big thing, man.
So when you find a build sheet, you want to keep it as original as you can and leave all the factory specs intact. It looks like we're going to stay all original with this bird. I got to go back to my day job at DBC. We build custom bikes for clients and manufacture motorcycle parts for clients all over the world. Today I'm going to be working on my client Jim's bike from San Diego. So the first step is to tear this bike apart. So now we're going to install Dirty Air's full air ride setup. We're also going to install MRI's center stand. Once that's all set up, you'll hit the air ride. The air ride will set the bike right down on the center stand. Sits level, not over on the kickstand. Just a cool product. The motor's going to Trask Performance. He's gonna do headwork, cams, pistons, and make this thing really haul ass.
We're gonna break it down, we're gonna upgrade it, we're gonna put it back together and bring it back to John so he can do final assembly and then deliver it to his customer.
I'm taking the floorboards over to Liquid Love to have him powder coat them. Eric around?
What you got there?
I need these coated,
Okay.
and then the real reason I came was to beg you. You think you could do these in a day for me?
Yeah.
They're for the CVO bike we're doing.
We'll get them done. That's what we
Didn't
do.
even have to buzz him. I've only got 1 week left to finish this thing, and man, I'm feeling the pressure. I've been spending so much time on this last build that I finally get to go blow off some steam with my son, Cole. Most families do Little League, but we do flat track racing.
I'm just a mechanic now, buddy. I'm just here to help you.
Awesome.
Gear up, dude. Let's go.
We're not throwing curveballs. We're going balls out on a super fast curved track. He's been on 2 wheels since he was 5 years old. I used to race, and now Cole's into it. Man, I could do this all day. Well, I guess I kind of do. The good news is the paint cleaned up really well, but all the decals had to be removed because they weren't period correct for the car. So here's a dirty detail on how to apply automotive decals.
Hey, this is Jim with Epic Printing. We're gonna walk you through the steps to apply factory graphics to the 79 Trans Am. Step 1, you wanna make sure your surface is prepped and ready for the application. When prepping the surface for the decal, we use an alcohol with a clean microfiber cloth. The alcohol removes any waxes or impurities that are on the surface of the paint. Step 2 is placement. What we'll do is get a visual perspective and measurements so we have the factory specs for where the decal goes. Placement on the decal is by eye. We'll place it, step back, look at it, make sure it's square, make sure it's centered. After we place the graphic on the hood, what we do is we tape it down, we hinge it in the middle. When we apply it, we want to apply half of it first to make it easier, and we'll lift the other half up, apply that. On a decal this large, you don't want to do the whole decal at once. You want to do half of it. It's more manageable to deal with, get the bubbles out to work the vinyl, and then do the other half. High quality graphics and decals like this have an air release adhesive on the back. It makes it a lot easier to apply the graphic and get the bubbles out when you're working the vinyl. When we squeegee this on, you want to overlap your strokes. That way it minimizes bubbles and gets any imperfections out as you're applying the vinyl to the hood. The squeegee is used because it's got a soft edge on it. That way it won't scratch the decal or damage the vinyl when you're applying it. It's better to use that as opposed to your fingers, your hand, or a credit card. When you apply the vinyl, you want to start from the large area on the inside and work your way out to minimize bubbles. The next step is to remove the pre-mask. These decals have a pre-mask, that way it sets the substrate once it's applied. When pulling the pre-mask, we start on a small corner and work into the larger areas. It makes it easier to remove. Long-term care with these graphics is real easy. Take care of the graphic as you would the paint. You can detail it, you can wax it, make sure you take care of it just like you're gonna take care of the car. It'll last as long as the car and the paint will.
So my beautiful wife, Sarah, she's been on me to get her some kind of Bronco that she can go beat on. Well, we found one. Let's do this. All right, boys, you know the plan. Hold on back there, boys. And I've enlisted my boys to help me surprise her with it. So here's the deal. We're gonna take this up in the bushes and hide it in a gully. And you guys are gonna crouch down inside there. And when you hear the Razor come, then you guys pop out and say, surprise!
Oh, she's gonna be so happy.
Oh, she's gonna be excited. All right, boys, you guys hide behind the Bronco, and I'm gonna go get Mom. This is how you become the best husband ever, at least for a day or two. Operation Bronco Surprise.
Oh, honey. No way! No way! No way! Oh,
The bed liner.
The bed liner 2.0.
Yes! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
What do you think?
This is awesome.
You got the gold?
Yeah. So you had no idea?
No.
All right. It's hard to pull off a surprise with these guys.
Can I try?
Get out of here, dude. Not yet. You got a few years left. Should we take it for a spin?
I can drive, right?
No.
Fire it up. So this switch, this button.
Holy moly. Sounds a little different than my little Bronco. Holy moly. Yeah! That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Woo!
I think we did a good job with this. We're not letting her cut up her other one, but she can just beat the shit out of this thing. Easy, big mama.
Pretty sure this was made for me, baby. This thing is mean. It may be a little ugly, but it is gonna be a beast out there on the road. I can't wait. My knight in shining flannel.
Up next on FDB, we bought this 1979 Trans Am. We fixed it up, and now we're gonna put it up for sale on Facebook Marketplace.
You put it together nice, John. You called it. Thank you.
We killed it. So to break down where we are on this project, we bought it from Chris for $12,500. Since we found the original build sheet, we stuck with the original stock look. That required re-dyeing the seat backs, putting in new carpet, fixing the door panels, correcting the paint, and replacing all the emblems. We needed to keep the original radio in it to preserve the value, so we added this cool hidden sound system from our buddies at MTX. All that work and the car's only got 57,000 original miles and the build sheet. If we can get $19,500 for it, we'll walk with a $3,500 profit.
If you're interested in this '79 Trans Am, come and get it right now. It's for sale on Facebook Marketplace.